So this is what a foster nest looks like when you let all the chicks out. He actually is feeding his own chick there. He's one of the little moths. And those were the two oldest chicks. They were actually several days older than I usually put them out. But I was waiting for the youngest chicks to get close to being ready. They still got put out a day or two early, 2 days early. But I'm sure they'll be fine. This is their daddy up there looking down at them. And that's them over there in the corner. So, daddies know what to do. They're really on top of this. That's the yellow-faced father right there. He knows his babies are all over here in the corner. He's going to go down and eat and go feed them. And the white bird, his chicks they're kind of hard to tell apart because they're so random. He doesn't have any sibling pairs at all. They're all one-offs. But that youngest down-covered guy right there is his. So, these babies are figuring it out. They're like, oh, okay, I see. Daddy's here, food is here. Our nest box is gone. See that? So, but they'll figure it all out, and these babies will thrive. See this little guy? He says, I'm big. I'm ready to eat. I also added a perch down low here so that the chicks can learn to get up on perches pretty soon. I may even put one lower. But they're just getting started. We got 2 weeks to go before Mama's come back in again. Yeah, see, he is feeding his own chick. I was kind of wondering, I think by the end last year they were kind of everybody was feeding everybody's babies. But right now, he is definitely feeding his own chick. So, and these three over here are the youngest. This is Indy and Larkspur's 3 youngest babies. And they're just hanging out over there going, I don't know, we probably should still be in a nest box. But they'll be fine. Daddy's over there stuffing himself completely. So I'm sure he will be over to feed them in no time. Ooh, I can fly! I just saw him fly. The mature is so fast. Look at that. He's flying. These guys are going out in a while. We got a while to go. Monday the 24th. I think that's more than a week away. Is it? What's the date today? It is, yeah, it's only the 15th today. So they got a ways to go. They look so mature though. Huh. These little guys are doing good. They're all eating on their own now, starting to give Dad a break. They still talk to Dad and ask for food, but they can eat on their own in large part, and they will be ready to go this Friday. I'll put their little, see this? This is their marker that tells me when it's time to put them out. That's when the oldest chick is 6 weeks old. You learn to fly, little birdie? He says, I can fly. I'm a flying birdie. Sweet. And these little guys just got put out, and look at him. Look at them just porking out. They're still in down. They got put out 2 days ago. That means the oldest one of them is 3.5 weeks old, and they are totally eating on their own. So there is no need to keep them in a nest box at all. They are, I think they're actually meant to be out so that they can start learning to eat now. So, yeah. These little guys down here, there's a paranoia going on here. They are a little younger than the others, so maybe they'll grow out of it. But Daddy is definitely taking care of them. So, it's all good. And these guys are ready to go. Thursday, they got like 5 more days. And they'll be out. They're eating out of the dish. They're practicing their flight. That little gray one is actually 4 days younger than his sibling and significantly larger. You're mama's baby all the way. Look at its cere, though. I think it's a boy. I think. But, you know, you never really sure until they get a little older. Yeah, and this one is a girl. The green one's a girl. So, but look at that. He's 4 days younger than the green one. And he's just, this is a big, big baby. There's Daddy feeding these guys. These guys all lined up. Ready and raring to go. That little green guy has some promise there. So this is Dacite and Baby. And I did figure out who that last chick was. The question was not whether Steele's baby would survive, because it was alive when I put it in there and thriving just fine by the time the other chicks hatched. So that one blue spangle in there is definitely Steele's. The two that hatched on the last day were Flo's and Agate's. Agate and Astor's chick, and Flo and Niles' chick. And obviously, because we have Flo and Niles' chick, that means that the one that died was Agate and Astor's. So I do know who all these guys are. Look at this little one. Okay, so all of these blue yellow faces in here is how did you get so big? Who are you? One of these guys is Bear Grylls' baby girl that I put in here. But since I see everybody eating, I'm not terribly worried about it. I think this youngest one here belongs to Dad. This is Scarnin Pastels. And this violet one here belongs to them. And these other two belong to Bear Grylls and Glory, who are now out and about. And these guys I'm watching, I'm looking for babies to have full crops. And I haven't really been seeing that. But Dad is eating and carrying on like he's feeding babies. So maybe I just checked at the wrong time. So we'll see. This is Danube. Okay, everybody's looking good. I'm very excited about all my beautiful babies. Hi, little babies. They're cute little babies. These little guys, now, here's the thing, one of the secrets about recessive trait, well, I don't want to call them rares, but recessive trait mutations. This is Peridot. His brother, his full brother, is Bubba Jr. They are both out of Bubba, and this guy came out with not very good feather, but his lack of feather is because of his mutation. So if you breed him to a bird that will not bring out his mutation and you get regular chicks out of him, all of that Bubba feather is going to come right back again. And I see that mask on that little guy right there. This is probably the younger chick here. I see some real promise in this one chick right here. So, so that's something to think about. When you outbreed a mutation like a gray wing or a dilute or a recessive pied, you're going to get quality that doesn't necessarily look like this parent. You're going to get the quality that he would have been if he hadn't had the mutation. So, and I'm pretty sure I got that in this one chick right here. So I'm quite pleased with him. So, and these are my girls that are like, why did you take us away from our nest boxes? We were getting ready to lay again. I'm like, oh no, you aren't. You're in here for days, weeks even. And there is, again, these guys, none of these chicks are 4 weeks old yet. And do you see them just stuffing their little faces down there? Eating and eating all by themselves? If you left the nest box in there, they would stay in the nest box forever. But the thing is, I don't really think they're meant to. I think in the wild, the first time they come out of the nest box is the last time they ever see it again, because they fall out of the tree or whatever, and they spend the rest of their lives wandering around on the ground, learning to fly and learning to eat. But in these cages, especially with these low doors, the nest box is on a par with the floor of the cage, and they can just walk right back into it. And it's kind of an unnatural situation. So, and then all kind of unhappy things happen. Hens flip, cocks stop feeding. Babies don't learn to eat because they're inside of the box. Sometimes the parents won't let them out because of the competition thing. So I really kind of think this is the natural way to go. And it seems to be working splendidly. So what are you doing, mister? Your babies aren't making much noise, huh? They'll figure it out, though. Full of babies. Look at that little mob over there. He's like the oldest chick in here. And he got him some size and all that feather and everything. It's amazing the difference a few days will make. That's the second mob right there. So, I got some beautiful babies. Hi, little boo. He says, I don't know what this is, but it's delicious. So look at Zoo. Zoo's down there on the bottom of the cage. And here's all of his babies saying, I'm a big birdie now. These two are flying. Their 6-week date is 5/22. Oh, look, this is the first time I've seen the youngest baby up on a perch. Good thing, little miss, because you just got a few days left to go. Okay, so that's the update on the babies. Okay, daddy-os, figure it out.